Today, the topic that will be opening the phone line to discuss is how important is parent roles in nurturing child development. Now, parents play a pivotal role in shaping a child's development and well-being, from providing love and support to instilling values and discipline. Parents serve as the primary influencers in a child's life, which is absolutely true. Now, their nurturing presence fosters emotional stability, social skills, and cognitive growth, laying the foundation for future success. Through guidance, encouragement, and setting examples, parents impart crucial life lessons and empower their children to navigate challenges, build resilience, and strive for their aspirations. The bond between a parent and a child serves as the foundation of a healthy, nurturing environment necessary for optimal growth and fulfillment. Now, this is a very beautiful picture I have painted out there, but there's a lot of things that we don't really understand. And when you go back to the forefathers and you see the upbringing of our parents, it's entirely different from ours, and it's definitely different from this generation, upcoming generations coming. And so right now we want to talk about what is going wrong in the society. We want to talk about the impacts, of parents in their children's life. These are things that we definitely want to hear from you about it, Fatima. But then I want to hear from you, your take on all of this parenting. What is the role of parenting?
Maybe I shouldn't say those, but the main reason why I chose this topic today, or I said for us to discuss, is because there are upcoming parents, not like our own parents that have gotten the nurturing and the guidance from their own parents, which is our great grandparents and all. The upcoming parents tend to make certain mistakes that we can learn from our parents right now, our mothers and fathers. You can see children being addicted to one thing or the other, doing the wrong thing for some reasons. You'll be wondering what is really going on, what is happening to the parenting of this generation.
Lack of total respect.
Exactly.
For
if there are so many irresponsibilities you could see in some children nowadays. You could see a small boy or a girl and doing something, you correct them, they can even insult you. You'd be wondering, is it the parents don't caution them, or what's really going on? So I feel we need to learn the necessary things that as parents we need to do when we have children in our care. It's not just about the love. They will tell us, don't pamper your child too much, because they will tend to become either irresponsible or pamper too much. They will demand for some certain things that they're not, and you'll be shying away from correcting your child because you feel, oh, I love this child so much, I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to keep talking to them.
There is this saying that say, if you have to hate your child for the world, to love them. Yes, exactly. But then if you love your child, then the world would hate them. That is just a proverb of saying, if you don't, you have to flog. Okay, maybe we shouldn't use the flog. I mean, this generation say there shouldn't be spanking.
And another thing, there's the role of parents is very important. Both the mother and the father play a major role in a child's upbringing.
Indeed.
There are times that I remember back then when we were kids and we fight with our brothers or our sisters, and our mothers would say, wait for your father to come, and we'll be scared because okay, it's the father that is coming. That fear, you may not see that fear. You don't see that fear in the generational children right now, because maybe the parents are, like I said, I've seen a video where a mother corrected her child and the father slapped her on social media, I think 2 weeks ago.
Well, that is horrible. I mean, one thing that is for sure is that parents should be a united front. You should always show your children that you are the same. Like your mom's, the mother's decision is my decision as the father, and the father's decision stands. I am the mother is supporting your father's decision.
Even though sometimes there will be disagreements,
but not in front of the children knowing that. So these are the things we'll be talking about. Of course, the phone line is open. You can go ahead and call the number on your screen, and also you can send WhatsApp message with your opinion on the role of parents in the life of their children.
Yes.
One thing would always say is that there is influence, but then if every parent should raise their children right, then of course these children will not come out and come out with bad character to influence another. Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely we have to go back to the drawing board, as one of our constant caller would say. Go back to the drawing board.
Yes.
And yeah, I think it's Madibo, right?
Madibo always says that.
And make sure we capture the whole what is happening. So please go ahead, call the number on your screen, and also send a WhatsApp message. Please do stay away from your TV set or tone down the volume so that you can talk to us on this. Now, this is an important issue. We definitely don't know where this would get. There's a lot of good parenting, don't get us wrong, but there's also, bad or maybe too casual parenting that is going on in the society that is breeding a lot of bad, kids in our generation. All right, so we have a caller, first one. Good morning. So we lost that call. I think it's the network. Please go ahead, call us back, and of course tell us your thoughts on today's issue. We'll be talking about how important is parents' role in nurturing the child development, and these are things that we definitely need to talk about. Children are missing a lot, and let's not even come to the fact that this generation we have more working class parents. I mean, both parents.
Exactly.
So a child is literally feeling the absence of a lot of okay. Wait, so we have
hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Your name and location, please.
Okay, my name is David. I'm from Borno State.
Oh, thank you for joining us from Borno. How is Borno this morning?
Yeah, I've seen the talk you are talking about. How important is parents' role in nurturing child development? Both sides are supposed to put their heads together.
Please, can you turn down the volume? There is this noise from your background that is not making, we can't really get what you're saying.
Okay.
Can you turn down the volume of your TV set, please? Or stay away from the TV. Are you with us? I think we lost that call. Please do stay away from your TV set. Else you would call and we wouldn't really understand what you're saying, which would be a waste of, both our time. So please do call, but then turn down the volume. You don't need to hear yourself from your TV. All right, we have another caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Your name and location, please.
Yes. Okay, my name is Humphrey. I'm calling from Port Harcourt, River State.
Can you please speak a bit louder? Yeah. Be audible a bit.
I said, my name is Humphrey. I'm calling from Port Harcourt, River State.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Humphrey. So go ahead with your thoughts.
Okay. Yeah, nurturing the child is a very important assignment for parents.
Yeah,
right now, we find out that parents are preoccupied with other things that they neglect seeing through their children, those developmental stages from year 1, 2, 3 to 6. So parents should, as a matter of urgency, go back to basics of nurturing children, bringing them up well, so that that culture, that value system will be reinstated back to our bringing up our children. Because what you put into your child is what will help that child to grow up well in the society. So we should go back to basics and beginning to put in value system into our children so that they will grow up with such important value, which will not reflect in our society much later.
Indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your thoughts and contribution on that one. I mean, yes, it's all about going back. Before, Fatima, while we were growing up, the training of a child, it's not just to the parent but also the community, but then nowadays parents do not want other people to discipline their kids for them.
They sue you, they'll sue you to court,
Meanwhile, they cannot really do it alone.
They can't do it. You can't take care of a child alone. Parenting is not, because your child could be outside, maybe in different states, doing something. Another parent that can stand to see that child doing that thing would correct that, there, and then you can't say, oh, why, when your child calls you to say someone corrected me or someone insulted my background, or saying I'm not well disciplined, you can't say why is that person saying so, because that child is out of your sight. You don't see them, you don't see what they are doing. you know, so it's for you to say thank you rather. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Your name and location, please.
From Niger State.
Sorry?
Niger State, Makwa.
Okay, your name, please.
Mohammed Sabi.
Okay, can you tone down the
Mohammed.
volume of your TV set so we can hear, because there's a delay and you wait to hear us before you say something,
Yeah,
please.
you literally wait to hear us from your TV, and it's not that way. Hear us from your phone. So thank you for joining us. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Hello? Hello?
All
We
right,
can hear
I think would have to let you go, you know, because there's a bit of delay and we don't have time. There will be a lot of people that would definitely want to seize the opportunity to share their thoughts on what is, you know, the topic for today. So please, if you're calling, turn down the volume. You cannot hear yourself from your TV. You cannot decide to hear us from your TV when you're already talking to us on the phone. You have to stay away from your TV set. All right, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Your name and location, please.
Yeah, I am Mustafa. I'm joining you from Damatru.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Mustafa. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Yes, sir. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Are you with us, Mustafa? Are you with us? All right, I think we lost that one. Go ahead or call us. I don't know if the network is, you know, affecting our call, but please go ahead and call us via the number on your screen and send in messages. You know, what is the role? How important is the role of a parent in nurturing child's development? These are things that we definitely need to talk about. These are things that we need to address, you know, and a lot of messages, you know, are coming in. Of course, I mean, we want to hear from those people. But we have another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Sumaya.
Yes, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me on the program this morning of today.
Of course. Please, I would want you to talk a bit audible so that we can hear you. So where are you calling us from?
Are you sure it's not
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes, Mohammed Modibo calling from.
Oh, Fatima actually got it right. She said that's Mohammed Modibo.
Good to see you people again.
Good to see you. Good to have you.
Have you?
Thank you once again. This topic of yours is an important topic.
Mohammed Modibo, I need you to speak a bit louder, please.
Yeah. We can barely hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What of now? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm saying is, this is one of the problems that bedevil our society today. Lack of good parenting. Parenting has collapsed. And this is happening as a result of both parents, you know, not doing the right thing in terms of taking care of their own children. Most especially, like you rightly pointed out, these days we have both parents that used to go out all the times in search for material things. So most at times, these parents leave the custody of their own children in the hands of house helps or other relatives that stays with them. So there is this communication gap that is existing between the parent and the children. When the parent comes back home, they used to come back exhausted and they don't have time to talk to the children, to listen to them, to know what is really happening with them. And these children, sometimes we had many cases like this, where these people who are left with the custody of the children turning out to abuse these children. Not only talking about maltreating them in terms of, you know, beating the hell out of the children unjustifiably, they end up raping them, you know, changing their lifestyle, abusing them sexually and what have you. So I think the call is we have to be very careful. We should know that our quest for material things should not allow us to leave our responsibilities that God Almighty put on our shoulders to take care of our children and to ensure that we give them the right moral value. We raise them in a way that they will benefit themselves and benefit the society they live, not leaving them uncared for, turning at the end of the day to be nuisance to the society. Instead for them to be useful to the society, they will turn out to be nuisance to the society. And these are the kind of children that used to be stone-hearted as a result of lack of that parental care. So we have to, all hands must be on deck for us to get out of this mess. Our parents must know that being in marriage does not only entails you having children just to cater for their needs and just whatever they want you to provide for them, that's just end there. No, you have to ensure that you inculcate the right moral values religiously. Let them have that spiritual limpidity. Let them have that moral upbringing for them to have that empathy.
Indeed.
Not only for the society they live at large, so as for them to be useful at the end of the day to themselves and to the society.
You just hit the nail on the head.
Yes,
Mama Modibo, let's go back to the drawing board, right?
Always.
Thank you so much for your contribution. I mean, he gave a picture, a whole big picture on exactly what is going on. I mean, one of the things he made mention of is the fact that the children are now stone cold. You know, they have a stone heart.
They don't open up. They don't connect with the parents.
Exactly. They are more connected to.
Let's take this message from His Royal Highness. You know, the two of them always have a way of, dissecting every topic that we put out there. So let's take a look at this message from His Royal Highness. He said, good morning, Trust TV to you all. I trust you're all doing well. The topic of matter, how important is parenting role in nurturing the child's development? And he said parents play a crucial role in shaping their children's development, both physically and emotionally. From a young age, children are constantly learning and absorbing information from their environment, and parents are a major part of that environment. Studies have shown that children who have involved and nurturing parents tend to have better cognitive, social, and emotional outcome than those who don't. Even simple things like reading to a child or playing with them can have a profound impact on their development. It's clear that parents play a crucial role in shaping their children's future. That message is from His Royal Highness. And then he moved on to say more elaboration. Let's start with physical development. Studies have shown that children who have involved parents tend to have better physical health, including lower rate of obesity and better overall health. This is likely due to the fact that parents can model healthy behaviors for their children, such as eating nutritious food and exercising regularly. In addition, parents can provide their children with the opportunity to engage in physical activities, which is important for physical development. They can also ensure that their children get the proper amount of sleep, which is also crucial for health and development. So that's
you're really worthy. I mean, His Royal Highness
diplomats
in Danoko, of local jazz.
And like I said, both
he seemed to have knowledge on everything.
It's like they're always, clashing, with their thoughts
opinions
and messages.
Indeed, we'll dissect what he said, but then we'll have a caller. Good morning. All right, we lost that call. Go ahead, call or send us messages. All right, we have another caller. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Your name and location, please. Are you with us?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, we can hear you. Your name and location, please.
Can you hear me there?
We can hear you.
Okay, this is
good morning.
From Kwara State.
Again, your name? All right, we
I heard
there seem to
I
be
didn't get the
network.
name, but he's calling from Kwara State. Please do call us back.
Call
again.
us back. Let's hear your thoughts on this issue. But then, yes, going back to what Modibo and His Royal Highness talked about is really important. A lot of things has been left, for the world to do the training for you, for machines. We're talking about gadgets,
and whatever. Yeah.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and location, please.
Good morning.
Yeah, we can hear you. Your name and location, please.
I'm calling from Niger State. I'm by name Silas Ayuba.
Okay, Silas, thank you for joining us. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Actually, the society today has turned to be something else. If you look at the hardship in this country, have made some parents could not have time to sit and then have a fund and know the problem of their children. As early as 6 o'clock, mother is struggling to go and sell tomato or corn or whatever. The father is also running up and down to go and get something for the children to manage in the house. So, with this, how would parents have time for their children? Maybe before they will come back, the children may have slept. And at the end of the day, you end up hearing stories from one angle to another. But I'm sorry to say this, in another aspect of it, sometimes we may blame mothers. There are secrecy mothers usually keep it within them. They don't want to disclose it to the husband so that both of them will sit down together and find solution to it. Until it gets out of hand. So for that reason, they should stop hiding some of the things. They have children, if parents do not handle them with iron hands, they may not have any fear of either the mother or anybody around the society. But for our effort, we will continue to do our best.
Indeed.
By telling your husband the problem that you are facing with your children, it doesn't mean that you don't like them. Because they say you share a role and a child. So with our effort, let us put our hands together and see what we can do about these children.
Indeed.
Thank you so much, Mr. Silas. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah.
And Sumaya, I think Mr. Silas has, said one thing that I wanted to say earlier, like, the hardship also, the hardship, the economic situation, it wasn't like, when our parents were, during their own time, it's kind of, it has changed. The economic hardship keeps getting worse by the day, Okay, we have another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Morning. Your name and location, please.
I'm Mohammed Taxi. I'm speaking from Lavun local government.
Okay, Mohammed.
From what local government? Please, can you speak louder? I don't know if the volume is from us here because we can't really hear a lot. Yeah, what were you saying?
Lavun. Yeah, in Niger State.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Thank you, ma. The importance of parental role and upbringing of the children, I think I give kudos to the women because most of the time, most of us, especially the parents, some of us work like in the bank, like in the social media. We go out as early as 7 a.m. in the morning, leaving our wife at home, taking care of the children. Before you come back, see that.
Are you with us? I wanted to hear him, and please, our directors, if you can do something with the volume, we can't really hear them very well. But then please, if you're going to call, just stay away from your TV so that we can hear you, and try as much as possible to be audible, because it seems to be a bit, far away distance. And these are issues that we definitely want to hear. Everybody calling has a pointer on these issues. Last caller, Silas, made mention that all of us had to put all hands on deck in order to make this work. All right, we have another caller. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Okay, we can barely hear you. Can you please increase the volume of your phone?
Okay, yeah, my name is Mustafa. I'm calling from Imo State.
Okay. Mustafa from Imo State,
Okay.
if I get you correctly.
Yobe State.
Yobe State. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
Mustafa just traveled to Imo today.
I heard Imo, it's Yobe, he said. So go ahead, please.
Yeah. I think researchers have to suggest that parental nurturing of children maybe, or it is the most significant contribution parents can make for their children's positive growth and development. So, children who, I think there are so...
Go ahead, Mustafa.
Hello?
We can hear you.
I think there's network issue.
Yeah.
Because I can't even hear him anymore. So Mustafa, please do call us back if you can hear us while we talk with Sumaya. Sumaya, so you were saying what Silas said, because I think he was the last caller.
Yeah, he made mention of a lot of
the
points. I mean, one thing you mentioned, the hardship situation, which definitely it's one of the major factor affecting, the parenting. But also, let's not forget there is still some kind of negligence also from parents, and they're not doing enough. We've become so relaxed, to doing exactly what should be done. And it's both ways. Nobody is saying we're blaming a mother or a father, because parenting is
both
yes,
ways,
it's two parties coming together, and nobody can really do it alone, except the ones that maybe destiny has made it so, maybe with the loss of a spouse.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then you have to do all of it together. All right, we have another caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, thank you for
Morning.
joining us. Your name and location, please.
I'm Mr. Basil.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
I'm Mr. Basil. I'm calling from Cross State.
Sebastian calling from Cross River.
Cross State.
Okay. All
Yes,
right. Thank you so much
yes,
for joining us.
Onyewawa.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I love this program. Very, very interesting.
Thank you.
Appreciate.
Yes. So my take here is that women are so formidable in this area, because they always mapping out time to ensure that they give the children the best. Though the men are being occupied by so many kinds of engagement, though some of them are trying. But the area I want to lay hand on is that, yes, it's good to nurture children. Why nurturing the children? We, the elders, what kind of life are we living? That is the most important thing.
Very important.
The child can be nurtured well in their house, and you still see the parents doing something else. Like let's in this our country, we see the electoral problems, all this evil gain, everything being perpetrated by elders. A small child will see the elders begin election. From home, the child has a good background, but seeing the elders engaging in some kind of illicit behavior or some certain things, it will affect the child growth. But so the child may think that this is the way of life. You see police people on the road collecting money, elderly people, and the child with inside can see them just collecting money without any transaction. Those things affect the growth of a child. So sometimes it's good to nurture child from the home, but when the child is trying to trying to expose to the environment, you now start seeing elders misbehaving, doing all kind of things, electoral rigging, balance snatching, all those things. You see the elders involving themselves, it affects the child growth. So this area we have to work on, so that when the child is growing, you cannot see the elders are responding to the instruction they are giving their child at home. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You know,
I mean, that is why we open the phone line to hear from
exactly,
different,
angles and
Exactly.
opinions of, parents, like I said, so the
We appreciate
this
Sebastian.
generation parents would learn from, what the elder parents are doing or what our parents have also instilled in us. I know there's need for enlightenment, I think, to educate parents on what their crucial roles are, because some of them they don't tend to understand what they
What
need
parenting
to do.
is, yes.
all
Good
about.
morning. Good morning. Are you with us? All right, I think we lost that call. So one of the things he made mention of is the fact about the society. Sometimes you instill certain things on your child, but then the child goes out and see the grown-up also exactly doing something different, which is still boils down, I think, to still parenting. I mean, when a parent try to lead, a child grows to
Hello, good morning.
Being a good person.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and location, please.
My name is Shu Ned. I'm calling from Adamawa State.
Okay, Shu. Thank you so much for joining us. Please go ahead.
I hope you allow me to speak in Nigerian dialect so that for many audience to understand.
Okay.
I would like to use a pidgin English here.
Go ahead.
I hope that is allowed.
Yes, of course. Go ahead. It's fine.
Good. Now, the first thing, nobody go one plant seed for a farm, and at the end of the day, go reap better thing.
So nobody would want to plant something without expecting, reaping.
Good. Parents, every parent is as important as anything in every child's life. Just like farmer go clear in farm, say I want to go plant rice, so that water them. If you know water them, if you know put fertilizer, do all the necessary things, at the end of the day, have a good result. So if you born pikin and you don't get time to nurture them, of course, say you go either become Sarasuka area boys and you go just born nonsense to society. And the entire society itself go bad. So my advice to every parent, please, in every religion, whether be it Islam, Judaism, Christianity, I don't see where they say make you born pikin, they will no guide them. You must have time, no matter how busy your schedule might be, you must get time for the mother, the kids, and your own household. These things don't change. Hardship and that hardship has been existent right from the inception of the creation of man. We can't avoid it.
Yeah.
How does Adam survive with his children and Eve? We should go back to those histories and read them. How does those before us survive? Then that time from day one and that time will ever be till the end of the world. Parents should always, no matter how urgent, how tight your schedule might be, 2 hours, so this one is for my kids. Every 2 hours, no matter anything you get, suspend them. These 2 hours now for my family and children. Teach them. Things where our fathers don't teach us. How to love ourselves, how to love our neighbor, how to be good to the society, how to help others to come out for wahala and this and that. But if you pack all the children time plus their mama time, pull for your head, say, they find waiting they want chop. I no get time. Of course, the rule of the children contribution to society, you either end up just born pikin, throw them away. And at the end of it all, at the end of the crop season, you have a bad Sarasuka and the water view, or this Agbiru and that. And the society will also know, say, yes, the society, the tradition, the culture, the everything, the civilization is also part of the things that is making things more, just as the previous scholars have said. But that is not an excuse to me. No matter what it is, find time to sit with your children, play with them, talk to them. I agree with the area of Lokoja and those
we said, yes, we must find time. They should sleep early so that their brain will grow, they will reason well, play with them, teach them right from the wrong. No, do like this is how they do them. And as they grow, whatever you do before children, then they see, they will want to copy. So my advice to the parents, please, let us have time. And no matter how small that time might be for our children, make we no ignore them all so that they don't become nuisance on our street. Thank you all.
Thank you so much for that contribution. I mean, he emphasized on having the time. Since you've already made the decision to give birth, then you also have to put in the work in order to make sure you nurture that child to the right way. And let's not forget the woke generation, the woke mothers, the Gen Z baddies coming out to be mothers.
Even though I didn't want to really mention, you remember the video I sent you? You could see the boy, on social media going viral. The boy dancing close to, I don't know if it's his mother or his aunt, and he's raising a bottle of alcohol
and taking it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to the studios.
Yes.
Morning.
Your name and location, please.
Mohammed Abdullahi, I'm calling from Adamawa State.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Mohammed. Go ahead.
I want to first of all commend you in the studios. It's such an important topic. The topic is really timely, considering the situation we find ourselves in the country. Honestly, we're in a fix at the moment, and I know parents are really trying to see how they can handle the situation. But I want to commend your media for bringing up this important topic at this particular time.
I appreciate.
Honestly, things are hard, and parents are trying, and I urge that the government should look into it, most especially from the local government level to the state government and then the federal government. But the most alarming thing that is disturbing us at the moment now is this Almajiri of a thing. I want to please solicit, let your media, because it is a pride of the nation at the moment. Honestly, your media is playing a vital role in this country for us, and we are really appreciating that.
Thank you.
Your media should search that searchlight on the issue of this Almajiri of a thing, because it's really alarming at the moment. What is really happening? Please, government should do something about it, because we're on a time bomb. If you see how these people are scavenging, you understand? Because the economy is hard, the economy is bad. Not like before that, if they just come to a particular household and they give them food. People are struggling now. People have not even calculus of thinking how they can be concentrating on this Almajiri of a thing. Please, government should do something about it. Government should do something about it, because we are really on a time bomb. And you see, all these things are happening in the north. Please, honestly, because the situation, the economy is really biting. The economy is really, really bad. Please, if you can assist us, maybe you can put it on a topic, on a particular topic that you discuss about it. Maybe it might attract the attention of our leaders. Because it's like they don't care about that. And these boys are the future of tomorrow. No Western education, and even the Islamic education, look at how they are scavenging. You cannot put them in a particular place to get it. So I truly want to appreciate you. May God continue to bless our country. Good morning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that. Of course, I would send the message to our management to see what it can be done about, creating awareness on all of that. I mean, there is always advantage where there is disadvantage. So we'll definitely share more light on that one for people to understand everything going on that one. And of course, yes, due to time constraint, I mean, we have to put a stop to the calls, right now. But then we have a lot of things, to discuss about this. The wrapping up of this is that parents need to do more, of course, the economic situation, it's definitely taking a toll on everybody, and of course, especially the parent with that, a large number of responsibility. But then you still have to have time to create full family. And talking about also the work, mothers, not mothers, the work parents, where there will be a lot of fathers saying, don't touch the kids, don't do this to the kids, or the mother would be, parents not being on the same
to that
page.
video, it's kind of worrisome, to see that kind of thing, and that boy wouldn't, be more than 5 years old.
Exactly.
It's really a sad one.
Parents having some kind of parties in the house that
and then your children are there, you don't take them out,
There's still a lot to look into. We know already the right way. Parenting, it's something that is popular, clear. So before you go through it, you need to go take a book. I mean, there should be book for parents for dummies. I mean, dummies.
I think so. Like I said, enlightenment. There should be books. There should be, activities.
Yeah, parenting for dummies. So please pick it up and understand everything, because your decision would change the next generation. We are tired of seeing children doing the wrong thing. We're tired of seeing children being disrespectful to people on social media. We're tired of seeing children getting really angry when somebody has a different opinion from their own. We're tired of seeing children wreaking havoc in the society. And we hope that, of course, all hands would come and be on deck in order to face the situation. Thank you so much for every one of you that called and tried to even reach us, but you are not able to. Appreciate you. Those who called with their amazing opinions and, of course, contributions.
Also,
we
text
appreciate.
messages, WhatsApp messages as well.
Yes, the WhatsApp message. We couldn't read some, so we appreciate all of you sending in your messages in detail to explain this situation. And of course, the show is not going anywhere, but of course, this segment will return next week, Saturday. I will open another phone line to hear from you guys. Yes, I cannot even wait.
I can't wait as well, it's always
we
fun.
get excited here.